Hundreds of people marching in Vancouver here on Hastings on Friday in support of the founders of the Drug User Liberation Front, also known as DULF, who were arrested last week after the Vancouver Police Department raided their office and homes.
We don't think that our friends should be arrested and charged just for trying to save lives.
DULF has been buying and testing illegal drugs for substances like fentanyl as part of its Compassion Club program. On October 26, the VPD said it executed multiple search warrants as part of its investigation into the group, saying while the group intended to reduce harm caused by toxic drugs, police have always warned anyone who violates the law could face enforcement.
For once, our community did not have to resort to the toxic drug supply created by these prohibitionist laws. For once, we were given the chance to live. And what did the police and the government do? They shut it down!
The rally began at Main and Hastings Street and ended at Victory Square and called for safe supply as well as for charges not to be laid against the two founders, who were later released from custody, saying they're simply saving lives abandoned by the government in a toxic drug poisoning crisis.
Not just a daily opioid user like me with a habit. Anybody, just having a party on the weekend, anybody's vulnerable.
The rally comes days after the BC Coroner Service urged the province to immediately pursue expanded access to safer supply, following the release of a report on toxic drug deaths that found many of them were largely preventable.
Every bit of ammo that any politician would need to justify the Compassion Club model of safer supply is in this report. 225,000 British Columbians who use drugs risk death at any time if no action is taken.
That was a panel that came together of medical experts, even a policing member, people who are really deep in the evidence. It is robust and it is scathing, frankly.
BC declared a public health emergency over the toxic drug crisis in 2016. Since then, the BC Coroner Service says more than 13,000 people have died from unregulated toxic drugs.
You got to disobey unjust laws. History changes when we stand up.
In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.